Hello, you guys. This is, hold on, let me see what cash stuffing we're on. This is cash stuffing number 225 for August the 13th. And this is Sunday. We're going to be doing all 6 of our stuffings today. So, you know what? I don't know why come I be starting this and I always forget to do the one stuffing. Hold on, y'all. I'm about to write down a random number. I'm sorry, y'all. I always forget. Excuse me. I always be forgetting to do this one stuff. Whoops. Okay. So we're going to be doing all 6 stuffings today, and the first one we're going to do is our everyday savings. I'm gonna go down the list. So we're gonna do 1, 2, 3, and yeah, my cash stuffing binders are empty because I cashed them all out. I wrote them down on how much is in each. I think. Yep, I did. You know what? This one it'd be easy. I'm just gonna add these up. 320. But anyway, that's a whole nother video. We're gonna be doing everyday savings. So 1, 2, 3, and then a 5. All right, the next challenge is our bi-weekly small step challenge. Basically, with our bi-weekly small step challenge, we're gonna start off at a number at the beginning of the year. So I started off at 25 for my first paycheck. Then my next paycheck, which is 2 weeks later, I'm gonna go up in increments of 1. So 26. Then 27 2 weeks later. 28 2 weeks later. You see, every 2 weeks I go up $1. We are on, today is, what's today? Today is, what? It's the 13th, y'all. So this would be $42. And see, y'all, this challenge, it's starting to rival the other challenges. It just keep going up and up. Now, the trick with this challenge is you cannot stay at the same number. You cannot go down. You can only go up. You have to keep going up in increments. I don't care if it's 5 cents, 1 penny, 50 cents, $1, $5, $10, $100. You have to keep going up. Just remember, you have to keep the momentum. That's the whole point of this particular challenge. That's why I said this challenge will be really good for someone to test their ability to actually save some money. So now let's get $42. And y'all, I wish I would have got some 20s. 5, 10, 15, 20, 25, 30, 35, and 40. I wish I would have got some 20s. 1 and 2. Yeah, I wasn't thinking when I got this money for real. Because I had to do some blood work. Because I go to the doctor once a year. Because I'm going to be honest, y'all. What's the point of paying for this doggone medical insurance if you don't use it? So I go once a year to the doctor. And I be getting all types of crazy tests done that I probably don't even need to get done. But I just get it done because I paid all this money for this doggone insurance every 2 weeks. Why not? Maybe, heck, they'll probably find something that I ain't know. Okay. Alright, our next challenge is the claw machine challenge. So for this challenge, we're gonna bring it up a little bit. What? Okay. Something's wrong with me. I thought I was tightening it. I was untightening it the whole time. There we go. I don't know why I look crooked. Anyways. Oh! I was about to say, don't tell me my stuff is broke. Yay! Okay, let's go down, y'all. Let's go down, baby. Sweet, sweet, my baby. Shimmy, shimmy, pop. Now light it up and nigga pop. Pass it to me. Alright, y'all, I do not smoke. If y'all know me, I got breathing problems. I'm allergic to everything. I'm actually allergic to nicotine, to be honest with you. Where's that piece of paper at? And yes, people who smoke nicotine, to me, they smell like... You know what? We're not going to get into that. Because y'all going to be like, looking at me crazy. But, $50. I'm going to be honest. I did that one on purpose. Because I'm like, I got real big bills and then real small bills. So it's like... It is like, well, you know... Ooh, wait a minute, it's 8:13. 50. Alrighty. The next challenge that we're going to be doing is the seated fun challenge. So basically with this challenge, this is the challenge that started cash stuffing for me in the Bible. I know I keep telling y'all this over and over again, but I don't know the actual scripture. But it's in the Bible. You can look it up yourself. It talks about planting a seed so that it can be fruitful and multiply. I love that scripture because you can use that as a metaphor for a lot of different things. Like you're planting seeds at your new business. Those seeds are the people, and those people, if they're happy, they can bring in customers, and you can be fruitful and multiply, and get more and more business. Versus planting bad seeds who just there for money, who really don't care about the business, and your business fail. Like that's a metaphor. But I planted 5 other cash stuffings so that they can be fruitful and multiply. So the seeded fun challenge is the challenge of why we even here. Okay. So we just gonna put $100. Normally with this particular challenge, I pull out a random number, but since this is the first cash stuffing challenge that I've literally ever thought about doing, and this is the reason why I'm doing the other ones, we just gonna $100 every time, just because. And the real reason why I'm putting $100 in just because is because with this particular challenge, at the end of the year, I'll be able to spend this money on whatever I want to spend it on. Kind of, sort of, but not really. And the reason I say not really is because I did the little certificate of deposit at the bank for 11 months. So I really can't touch the money for 11 months. But when it do get released, and I do release all the seeded fund money, I will be spending it on myself. However, I like it. Okay? Whoops. Alright. Next challenge. 2-week paycheck challenge. So our 2-week paycheck challenge, basically divide what I make in 2 weeks by 26. Save that number. So I make about $1,300 every 2 weeks when they take taxes out of my money. And if I divide that by the amount of times that I'm gonna get paid this year, so I'm gonna get paid 26 times this year. So divide 1,300 or whatever you get paid by 26, or some people get paid every week. So let's say you get paid $1,000 a week. Divide 1,000 by 52. You know, how many times can 52 go into 1,000? You save that every single week. In my case, I gotta divide 13 by 26, and that's $50 every 2 weeks. 50 go into 1,300 exactly. I'm sorry. Yeah, 50 go into 1,300 26 times. So get $50. And these numbers were the numbers that I wrote down to remind myself, hey, this is, you know, how we got this money in the share certificate in the bank. I'm going to leave it there because at the end of the year, when I do everything and do all my counts, that's going to really help me. All right, our next challenge. Our generic bi-weekly challenge. I've always been just saving up $50, no, I'm sorry, $100 every 2 weeks for years. It's real simple, real easy. I've always done that. And I've always done that for like a safety net type of deal, or like, well, what if I lost my job? And that actually happened a few times. I quit my job and didn't have another job, but I still had some money. So, you know. And I'm gonna be honest, this challenge really was a filler challenge. It even though I've always done that challenge, or just always done that savings, I wanted to do 6 cash stuffings, so I kind of sort of added this a few months after everything else was said and done. Like if you look at my thing, you see that this particular challenge is like really separated compared to the other challenges. And see, the generic bi-weekly, I had $710 in there. Now the real reason why it's $710, because it shouldn't be $710. I don't know if y'all remember when I cashed in all my cash stuffings to pay some bills. Some of them still had money in it, and I only took the big bills out. And that's it. We are done with all 6 of our stuffings. So, without further ado, don't dwell on nothing happened in the past. Move on, move forward, and I hope you guys have a nice rest of your day. All right, bye.